Hello, my name is Zach. I own Wapi Bricks, a Lego resale store in West Bend, Wisconsin, and I'll be showing you a week in the life of what it's like to own a Lego resale store. This episode is going to be a little bit different than normal. My last few weekends have been pretty busy, so the vlogs are kind of a little out of whack right now. This video is going to be footage from 2 weeks for sure, maybe even 3 weeks, but I'll be getting back on schedule. Don't worry, we'll be getting back to the weekly vlogs. A lot of exciting stuff in this one, so it's going to be a jam-packed episode. We've gotten in a bunch of collections, some exciting new deals, and a whole bunch of new organizational and systematic things going on at Wapi Bricks. Let's get right into the video. We're back in the store. My voice is back a little bit, but Jack is working on fixing all the weights and dimensions on these packages so that they can go out today. And I'm just working on kind of cleaning up, straightening up, from the aftermath of Megastream. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Oh, and it's Tuesday. So Megastream was epic. My voice is still not doing great, but my thought process is now I got to reorganize this room. I want to add more shelving, and just to maximize the space. I think it's not being maximized right now. So I want to maximize it all for the goal of Megastream. We're back in the store. My voice is a little bit better. It's Wednesday, and I start off the day just kind of looking into some clothing options. So I think it'd be cool if I just kind of had like one standard fit that I just wear every day. So I'm looking into buying just the same outfit. Got a Wapi crew neck that I'm probably going to buy like 7 of. I'm also going to get some royal blue joggers, maybe a watch, maybe some new shoes, but I think it'll be pretty nice. And then just one last decision that I don't have to worry about each day, just what I wear. I'll still have more clothes at home for other occasions, but when I go to the store, same thing every day. I also want to be more on top of my diet, working out, getting haircuts, because it matters for the business. Is just being more on top of my game like that. It's just going to keep me more on top of the business. So I want to be on more top of that stuff. Going to set up plans for all that stuff. But anyways, I sorted out this room a little bit. Looks a lot cleaner in here with all these shelves emptied out. We got a ton of minifigures on the shelves here. Gonna do a big minifigure stream soon. We also got some builds in from a trade-in the other day, and got some more builds over there. Already signed up for another mega stream. You know how it is. And I bought 3 more shelves. So I'm gonna put that one there, the next one right there, and then 2 right here. So I'm trying to put as much as I can in this room for mega stream and have as much shelving as possible. In this room, we still got some more minifigures, but yeah, this is gonna be a streaming room, so I kind of want it emptied out. I want to build a station as well for like auctioning off minifigures, and that way we just never change it. We just have that station, don't have to keep setting up and setting down. Station for auctioning off minifigures, and then make a station for like uploading used sets, stuff like that. Make stations. And it's Thursday. This is a big day, because this is the first day that we're gonna be changing our build your own minifigure pricing and bulk pricing, and I'm dumping a massive bucket of figure parts into the build your own bin. Bro, check out this massive bucket. There's so many figure parts in here. It's all going in the build your own minifigure bin. As long as there's space, it's going in there. So it's going for 1 for 4 to 1 for 5 and 3 for 12, but we're gonna be putting more expensive pieces in the bin and putting a lot more in there. So it'll be worth it. Got the station switched up. Have some sample bags up top, labeled like large bag. If you want to pull a large bag, gotta grab from there. And lids, small cups, large cups at the bottom. But gotta change out the signage. I got some new signs that I'll have Jack put up later, and love how that looks. One thing I have to do is put up a sign for the OGers. Like, hey, if you bought before this date, you are eligible for the OG bulk price. Then we got the build your own minifigure station. Gotta change the sign up there as well. But this is the before shot of the build your own before I dumped everything. Now let's put all that in there. And voila! The Build-A-Fig has never been more stacked, full, and a bunch of epic parts in here. So come check out the Build-A-Fig bin at Wapi. I'll do a little bit more of a close-up so you guys can kind of see what we've been putting in here. But we basically, the cutoff, we try to go through every piece. Some pieces we probably missed, but we try to pull the pieces that were over $3. But you never know, we probably missed some because we don't check every single piece. Some pieces we don't check the majority of them. If they don't look like they could be an expensive piece, then we throw it in here and we only check the ones that we think are expensive. But anyways, you could build an $18 figure for $5 if you find all like the $3 pieces. So yeah, come check it out. Really cool stuff in here. A lot of Star Wars, the castle, a lot more than normal. So I'm not gonna be here this weekend. It's Easter weekend. I'm going to my wife's family's house. So I have a plan, but Faith and Jack are gonna be the only ones here this weekend. So I want to turn this shelf into the pickup shelf. Only pickups. We don't really need all of these like random store shelves in the store anymore because we have enough out there already. We don't need it anymore. So I'm gonna have Isaiah sell them on Facebook today. So, or if you want to come in store, but I don't know the price on. He's gonna have to do some research. Probably sell them for very cheap. But then this shelf, it has a bunch of random stuff on it. I want this to be a trade-in shelf, okay? Trade-in shelf, and ideally, that's a Bricklink shelf, and that is also a trade-in shelf. So I'm gonna have to do some rearranging. Might put some stuff upstairs, like those Disney CMFs. But yeah, I wanna have these two big trade-in shelves, so there's plenty of room for trade-ins, and then we like transfer trade-ins into the party room when they're uploaded for Mega Stream, or you take them off the shelf and put them in the store. So that's where I'm at, and that's what we're gonna work on today because I'm gone tomorrow. So gotta make sure it's all ready for Faith and Jack for the weekend. The back shelves have been cleaned up. Check it out. That's all pickups. Now we got some other ones over here. This is all trade-ins now. I'm storing up some bulk for some schools that want to buy bulk for their schools. More trade-ins over here. This is all in order down here that someone is picking up from us off the Bricklink store, so helping clean up this wall a little bit. But all that stuff is on Bricklink. And then we just got random buckets over here. And then this wall is just really old pickups. We're gonna do a new policy. So on Whatnot, you got 7 days to pick up. If you don't come in within those 7 days, we'll send you a text. And if you don't respond to that text, then we just keep the items. So come pick up your stuff, people. It's been a really long time on these ones. Still got to figure these out. But man, these are like, some of these are over a month old, man. Got some more shelving. So this room is freaking decked out in the shelves now. We can handle more mega streams. The biggest of mega streams. Shelves, 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 shelves. Jack also put the new signs up. We got the Imagine over there. We got the Sell. We got the Buy. We got Create up there too. So all the new signs are up. They look good. We're back. It's Good Friday. My voice is like pretty much all the way back.
Oh, thank God.
It's like thunderstorming like crazy out there. But yeah, it's Easter weekend. Shout out Jesus for dying to take our sins away. Yeah, do you hear that thunder? It's kind of nuts. But Sunday is Easter too, so we're closing early today at 5. I'm leaving today at 1. So Faith, Isaiah, and Jack are holding on to Fort. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, except we're closed Sunday. Saturday will be open normal hours. But yeah, I'm just here early because I kind of want to hone in a few things before I leave and figure out what they're gonna do, what I'm gonna do, kind of what the plans are. So I'm really bad at just like focusing on the next thing instead of just like working on the thing that I'm already doing. So I'm gonna lay out what I need to do. So we got a lot of minifigures here, and a lot of these are non-Lego minifigures, and I don't really run those non-Lego minifigure streams. So it's something that I'm like not, like I gotta amp myself up to do. For some reason, the minifigures are just like weird to me. I don't know, but I need to run that stream sooner than later. I already have a part stream set for Monday. I'm doing that on Monday. But we got buckets and buckets of parts. They're just big bags, like no small lots. That's a bad example. Let's open up this one. But yeah, it's just big bags, like mostly 2-pound bags of parts. So if you want to join that stream, sign up, get $15 off your first purchase with the link to the description. I'll put a link to the stream in the description as well. I'm gonna have Isaiah, Jack, and Faith working on uploading everything for Mega Stream. So they're gonna be working on all like the sets, the parts, that whole deal. I was thinking I need to run a Star Wars minifigure stream, yada yada yada. But dude, Zachary, we gotta do the part stream, focus on that, and then you gotta do the fake Lego Star Wars minifigure stream, and then you gotta do Mega Stream, and then maybe we can work on a massive Star Wars minifigure stream. But I just have this tendency to just want to keep prepping the next stream when a lot of times the lock streams that happen are me just running the stream. So I got to just run the freaking stream, advertise it, promote it, and do it. That's been happening a lot recently. And then these shelves back here are just trade-ins that we've gotten that need to get gone through. That bucket up there is more fake Star Wars minifigures. They're cool. I can't, like, they're worth auctioning off. I just got to do it. So this is something that I'm hoping Faith and Jack and Say can all get worked through this weekend. And then the shelf over here, those are just sets that are on Bricklink. We're here for early Monday. I wasn't here this weekend, so let's go see what all happened while I was gone. I told him to start setting up for another Mega Stream. Mega Stream is where we go live on Whatnot and just dollar start everything. Like, we got sealed sets here. We got a ton of used built sets from all themes. We also got a ton of minifigures that we dollar start in those streams. We got some more used built sets over here. We get a lot of used built sets in at our store. So these are the streams where we just go live and sell it all. We also get some gear, some parts. Like, this is just some like parts that will be dollar starting. We got some battle droids in here. So they're fun streams. They're real fun streams. Got some more sets over here. Just the stuff that doesn't really fit in a store. We dollar start it all. And there's some freaking crazy stuff that we got. Check out this Arcwood 7 years an R2D2 piece in there. That's from a collection. That's crazy. But yeah, this is gonna be a really fun show. I also got a stream that I'm gonna be running today. I'm dollar starting a butt ton of parts. So you got like 170 part lots to go through. Each of these bins is full of Lego. You know, if you want to sign up for Whatnot, link is in the description. Get $15 off with your first purchase. Looks like we also got some trade-ins here. We got some parts. We also got some more trade-ins over here. So these are kind of like our trade-in shelves. Whenever we get trade-ins in, they get put on here, and then they either get put in the store or in Mega Stream. We got some random parts over here. This looks like a poop load of Bionicle. That'll be fun to auction off. And we got some stuff sorted by color, and we got some minifigure parts down there. So I don't know. Faith and Isaiah did a good job cleaning up other stuff, but I'm not sure why this isn't cleaned up. They also got this trade-in. You know, these ones are exclusive to our store, but check these out. These are verified complete Blacktron sets. You don't see these every day. Sheesh, those look good. Got a train down there too. Dang. This is a really weird sight to see, but we got 4 Chrome Naboo Starfighters right now. The UCS. If you know, you know. They did a good job of keeping the front clean. Love to see that. And that night set sold. Oh, we got more bulk up here. Jeez, what's going on? Looks like Faith is making some more part stream lots up front here, grabbing, you know, stuff from the bulk, like incomplete sets kind of. There's a freaking cool this is a dope Bionicle. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at this submarine. Jeez. Yeah, this is some good stuff. We recently restocked our Build Your Own minifigure bin, and they were selling really well this weekend, the Build Your Own. So, I mean, look how freaking nice it is. We got some really nice heads in here, loaded up with accessories, torsos, everything. Holy monkey, that's a whole Plo Koon and a Build Your Own. Oh my gosh, I'm snagging that. I can't believe that someone actually made that figure, set up on a Build Your Own minifigure table, and didn't buy it for $5. I got lightsabers in there too. That is wild to me. But anyways, for today, my plan is to just map out this week. I'm going to the NFL draft Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm out of town Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I gotta look at who's on the schedule, make a plan, because I gotta run a mega stream, I feel like. Otherwise, it's gonna get super overwhelming having all that stuff in there. Or maybe I set up a mega stream for next week, because there's still some more shelf space. I'm not totally sure, but mega stream's gotta happen. That room's getting full. It's gotta happen. I just don't feel like I have enough time to promote it as of right now. We're back at the store. What day is it? Oh, it's Tuesday. So today's a pretty cool day because our first Lego order is finally coming. So I'm gonna be here just waiting for that package. Essentially, it should be a huge pallet. But other than that, I think I'm just kind of I'm gonna work on, like, what am I gonna work on? Maybe some trade-ins? Seeing how we can run the business better, probably, maybe writing up some responsibilities for employees so they have like defined roles and responsibilities and KPIs, key performance indicators, so they can take more accountability and ownership of what they do. And so I have stuff to keep track of that, so I can see how well they're doing their job. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, we'll see. I just got here. Bummer update. So I got a call from Expo Logistics, a shipping company that is delivering the Lego order, and it's not coming in until Thursday. So that is unfortunate, but what are you going to do about it? Someone local is placing an order. It's like a school. They're buying stuff for like rewards. So they've got a ton of sets here, some bangers. So you can get the used ones for some pretty good prices. So pretty epic order here. And they're also getting 80 pounds of mixed bulk, which we have down here. That's just bulk that's sorted, like all the garbage and fake is out. But yeah, it's all mixed together colors. Looks pretty nice. There's actually another school that wants 100 pounds of mixed bulk like that. So we're behind on bulk. I don't have enough right now, but we get it in all the time, so I'm sure I'll be able to fill that order soon. And then over here, we got some of our black buckets. I'm just gonna get a bunch of these black buckets. I'm gonna put a label on there. I saw it at Once Upon a Child. They're a resale store for kids in Appleton. And this is how they do their buckets. They have a standard bucket, put their sticker on there, and this is what we'll do. We'll put all like the trade-ins in these buckets, and then we'll put them on this wall. And then that way we'll be able to condense it a lot better instead of having sets like all over the place. And then you just grab a bucket, work on the trade-in. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And if it's not one of those buckets, we're just gonna get rid of it. So these red buckets, we're gonna use these for local pickups just to get rid of them, because I like standardizing the buckets. I'm gonna keep these transparent ones because those ones are nice for local pickups on that wall. I also made these like roll sheets, so it goes over, like, this is Faith's responsibilities, and gives them in order, like 1 is most important, 2, 3, 4. So, and then on the back we got key performance indicators. So I feel like it'll just give my employees more of a sense of ownership over what they do and what they're responsible for. And I'm gonna do performance meetings like once a week now. And I'm just gonna give them scores, kind of what's going on. Like one of Faith's key performance indicators is store like appearance. That includes the cleanliness, the stock, the layout, all that stuff. And that's one of the things that I'll just be like kind of grading her on a week-to-week basis. Same thing with Isaiah. I'll probably do like that with how he's doing with collections and processing stuff, and that's how I'll be grading him for the most part. And Jack, shipping, getting stuff out in time, and mistakes. So I think that's pretty much that in a nutshell. So I got more of the bins. The idea, got the sticker on there. Gonna have a label here to label the bins too, but we got our trains in there. So that's pretty cool. But otherwise, it's the end of the day. I didn't do much here today. Actually, I did like trade and stuff online, and I brainstorm content. I'm gonna try and focus more on whatnot and content, and I'm gonna have the other people like Faith, Isaiah, and Jack focus on everything else. I also had to get my tires rotated today, so that took a big chunk of time. But anyways, I'm heading out. So I'm back, and it's Wednesday. A while back, like last week, I talked to someone about selling my pad printer. If you don't know what my pad printer is, let me show you. So I bought this thing like 2 years ago to try and print Lego minifigures, but it didn't go super well. Like, I wasn't liking how the prints were coming out. But yeah, just stuff like that. And it's kind of been put on hold because I'm focused on the Lego resale part. This is an example of my shiny object syndrome, where I just want to try something new, and then it's just like, why did I do this? You know, it's a whole new thing. I gotta focus on other stuff. But he made me an offer. Essentially, he wants to buy it, but before I totally get rid of it and sell it for a loss, I want to make one last run with it and see if I can make some magic happen with the pad printer. So I've spent the last like 2 hours rehashing kind of what I already had known, which is I don't really know how to work machines, and I'm kind of over this thing. So I was thinking maybe one day I'll use it. I'll just set it aside and use it one day, but you know, there's a potential buyer lined up, so I think I'm gonna take the offer. But I guess it was fine. If he doesn't take it, then I'll just keep letting it sit. You know, not super desperate to get rid of it, but if he wants it, he can have it, that kind of thing. And if he doesn't want it, then I'll probably eventually use it, but now is just not the time. I called the guy up. He said give him 10 days, he'll come get it, but it'll be nice. I have all this extra stuff. I'm just gonna outsource this customs I want done now. I tried, you know, I realized that this isn't just a printer. This is something that I need to know machines for. I need to learn. It's like a whole business. I just need to sit down and learn it for like weeks to make this thing work and do it successfully. I can't run this and the store. It's like two different businesses. And I got all this stuff in here too that he's gonna take. It'll be nice. It'll clean out this room. And taking a big loss on it, but you know what? It's the right move. I mean, I'm trying to run this out of just the back of our shipping area, just like over there. I need to set this up way better if I want to do it. This isn't just a freaking printer. It's kind of sad, but I'm glad it's going to a good new home. We'll see if he's a good guy, so I'm expecting him to follow through on his word. So there you go. Basically goodbye to the pad printer. Now I gotta clean this thing one last time. It's kind of a pain. I gotta go into that and get all the ink out of there, scoop it all out, and clean it up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the buyer's gonna be pretty happy. And spoiler alert, it's another Whatnot seller, and he's probably gonna cook with this thing. I'm excited to see what he comes up with. The pad printer, you know, not these things, but these are like drying racks for the helmets. This is like a retarder or a wiper. I'm not sure. He's not getting these parts. Maybe I'll throw in some like fake knockoff parts for free. But he's getting like some masks. Like, I bought so much stuff to try and make this work. He's getting all these random etch plates, cups. He's getting all this ink. He's getting this air compressor. Like, the man's getting a ton of really good stuff. I'm already planning what I'm going to use this extra shelf space for. I'm going to get like 1, 2, almost 3 new shelves. Yeah, definitely 3 shelves of space. So it'll just be more space for probably boxes. That's going to be what the move is. More box sizes so we can make shipping easier. So we sell in Bricklink too, but I'm kind of whittling down Bricklink. It's how we started. So I'll probably just auction this stuff off or put it in our build your own minifigure bin. You know, that's like whole Mandalorians. I should probably just make those figures. But anyways, we got all this stuff in here. They're just random drawers. This room has been kind of like the Bricklink room and this mixing room. I got some ventilation in here that I need to get an electrician to come in, and I paid so much money just for the ventilation. I need to get him to shut that off because I don't need any more. It wastes electricity. So
I got all this stuff in here. I'm gonna auction this stuff off. I'm probably just gonna remove this stuff from Bricklink, run an auction, and then what I'm gonna do is turn this into more, you know, shelving for shipping, that kind of thing. Or how, I'm not sure, but like I made this room specially to hold these drawers, which is kind of the sad part. Like they have these screws on here. I had my cousin come in here and set up this whole room for that, but I just don't really use Bricklink anymore. So the room is kind of pointless.
We're back in the store for Monday. It's my first day back in 3 days, and we got a huge order from the Lego group. And I kind of hid my face as I walked in because I didn't want to see it. I want to get my reaction for how the store looks in this next clip.
All right, let's look up. That's looking pretty nice over there. Ooh, store's looking way fuller. Sheesh. This set is way bigger than I thought. We got the Durr Burger in. I'm pretty sure we got some battle buses in too. Hopefully, unless they took them off our order. But check out these shelves, man. They're packed. We got Minecraft sets there. We've got a bunch of friends. We got Speed Champs. We got a whole bunch of more sets right here. I know we got a bunch of flower sets in too. Got some nice Marvel. Got some cities. We got a little bit of everything. Holy smokes. The flower shelf is absolutely packed. Come get your flowers at Wapi. We got some creator sets here, some Jurassic, some more Speed Champs. Yeah, the shelves are just looking really nice. We even got a Tudor corner right there. We were able to get that one from Lego. That one just came in from a collector, but a whole lot of Speed Champs. Jeez, yeah, this looks, shelves are looking nice and packed. And then in here, we got another mega stream coming up. So let's see what's going on. Looks like we got some more part lots right there, a whole bunch of part lots right here. Jeez, we got a lot of stuff to auction off in this next mega stream. I hope you guys are ready, because this one is gonna be absolutely nuts. We got all these sets over here too. Jeez. That's gonna be this week. So if you're watching this right now, mega stream has already happened. Unless I decide to move it back, but as of right now, it's still going down tomorrow. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing today, but geez, whole lot of stuff for this mega stream. Sets over here too, and then we got some more minifigures. My goodness. Looks like the trade-in shelves are mostly empty in the back. That's a good thing though, because Faith did get some trade-ins this weekend, and they just did a good job of getting them all out for sale or put in the mega stream. There are some things that didn't get put in, like these buckets right here, and this stuff, but that'll just go into the next mega stream that we do. So, yeah, all in all, pretty happy with how that turned out.
I'm kind of nervous about running a mega stream on a Tuesday starting at 12, but that's just kind of what I have to do because I'm busy next weekend. You know, a lot of graduations going on. So this month's gonna be kind of busy for me and my employees outside of work, but we still have a lot of stuff that we have to auction off. So starting at 12 p.m. on a Tuesday, I'm a little nervous for the traffic that'll be on Whatnot and for viewership, but that means it's good for you guys because you'll probably get better deals, you know, and we gotta sell some stuff. So I don't really want to push this stream back more. I mean, we could. It looks like we have plenty of space for sets on the back, but you know, I don't want to fall behind because that's when it gets you. When you keep letting it build up, then you kind of get screwed because then when you actually you get a big trade in and just stuff can pile up really quick if all your space for the mega stream is taken up and all the stuff in the shelves in the back get taken up. So don't want to screw around. I want to run the stream. It's got a bunch of bookmarks. It's got a bunch of, you know, sets in there. It's got some pre-bids. So I'm gonna run the stream. Gonna do it.
But yeah, we got like a ton of sealed sets just on that shelf. I usually don't do midday streams, so hopefully it goes well. We'll see. Hopefully you guys turn out to the stream, but it's gonna be a long one.
I mean, I'm planning on going from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So doing another 12-hour stream. And then I already got a plan for Wednesday for shipping it all out. There will be people here to ship it. So don't miss out on the freaking mega stream. But yeah, my plan for today is basically to do all I can to promote the stream for tomorrow. Like, go freaking nuts. That is the goal. Just do everything I can to make sure this stream goes well tomorrow. Okay, I've just been chilling here. I had to stop at the doctor and get some blood drawn. Boo, that sucked. But then I came back, made a YouTube video, made a YouTube reel, like a short Instagram reel, a TikTok, made some posts for the stream, went live on Whatnot and did a giveaway just to promote the stream. So I did a lot of marketing. Oh, I also did our text message marketing. Scheduled 4 text messages for tomorrow's stream. And also did Facebook posts and Facebook Marketplace posts. So I promoted the stream a lot. We'll see if any of the content gets out there, gets decent likes, decent views. Just I put stuff out there. Hopefully it sticks. Hopefully people come to the stream. Stream's got 372 bookmarks as of right now on Whatnot, and it'll probably grow throughout the day. So we will see. We will see. I don't know how this stream is going to go. Hopefully it goes well. I should probably reach out to an auctioneer and ask for a raid as well. But that's a scoop. Pretty much the last thing that I need to do before I go live tomorrow is clean up this room and make sure it's ready to go. I accidentally walked under this ladder twice. I think it's technically bad luck, but I don't believe in that. But yeah, this room's got to get set up for the mega stream tomorrow. It's kind of just not set up right now, so I need to reorganize it a little bit. But then, other than that, I've pretty much done everything that I can for mega stream. There are a few things that I could pre-upload it. I could pre-upload some more sets, but other than that, I've got pretty much everything done. I got a pretty cool order back here. West Bend School District hit us up. They're like, we want these sets, and we also want 80 pounds of bulk. So they're coming to pick this up on Thursday, but yeah, nice little order here. Straightened out these back shelves a little bit, so we still got some of these trade-ins here, but I got some of these in. So these are really nice because I can just put shipping labels in here, and it's not permanent. I can pull this out. So when we use this bucket for something else, then I could take it out and relabel it. But I labeled some over here, and I think it will make this back section look cleaner and make it more organized. This room is basically all set up for tomorrow. I'm still going to get here early tomorrow to make sure everything gets done for the stream, do some final touches. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. Stream's over 370 bookmarks. I think it'll go well, and should be another fun 12-hour stream. I'm very curious to see how it does on a Tuesday. Very, very curious. Once I get through all of that inventory, I'm thinking maybe one more mega stream, and then after that, do a massive Lego Star Wars minifigure stream. I was debating doing one for May the 4th, but I'm busy, and the competition on that day is going to be absolutely insane. And I've done big shows on May the 4th in the past, and they don't always go great because the competition's insane. You need to put on just the wildest show ever. You need to have the best show. Otherwise, you're going to get drowned out. So I don't want to bring all my heater inventory because it's just not going to be enough to be the biggest show. And I'm busy anyway. There's graduation, so it doesn't really matter. It's a moot point. I'll probably do some store promotions, though. Probably a 10% off on Star Wars merch or Star Wars sets and minifigures. That'll probably be what I do, but stay tuned. I'm back in the store for Tuesday morning right now, 7:10 a.m. Mega stream is at noon today. So I got a full squad coming in tomorrow to help me ship. And I don't think it'll take as long as it did last time. It'll probably take, I'm guessing 25 man hours instead of 50. It's just not as big of a stream and it's a lot more organized. But we'll see. I have a team here that can be here for longer if needed, or I will be here. But I have been thinking lately, I
I'm trying to get some full-time employees in. Jack agreed to full-time yesterday, so that's exciting. Him and Faith are going to be working full-time, and I think that with those two, they'll be able to take over the duties at Wapi that I want them to take over, and then my job will be content and whatnot streams. So I'm going to really hone in on that kind of stuff, and Jack and Faith can handle all the day-to-day, and then I'll just be working on growing the business and marketing and stuff like that. So that's exciting. Jack's not going to start full-time for a while yet, but in the meantime, I'll just keep doing the status quo. There are a few holes right now that I'm trying to figure out. It's responding to trade-ins online. We could be much better at that, but gotta focus. Right now, I'm just focused on the mega stream and getting prepared for that. Someone just reached out to me on Square and asked for the Ghostbusters Firehouse named Jack and Dale, but unfortunately we didn't have that set in stock. I don't know, for when someone makes a request, like via, I used to maybe put them on a wish list, but now the wish list is getting kind of big, and it's hard to kind of keep track of when we get a set in. It's just based off of memory. So I might have to just delete the wish list entirely, because someone came in the other day and saw a set that was on our wish list, and they're like, why didn't you send me a message? I'm like, dude, I totally forgot. This program's in beta. So, if we're not going to be able to do it right, maybe just not do it at all. I made a late addition to the stream. Check this out. Comic-Con San Diego Green Lantern. That's going to start at $1. I'm also debating adding in sets like this. Naboo Starfighter. Maybe. We got 3 of them right now. Maybe I'll add one. I also got those Darth Maul busts upstairs. The only thing holding me back from adding some of that stuff is I'm going to run a huge Star Wars minifigure stream the next time, for the next mega stream. So I don't know if I necessarily want to add those in yet, because I think those would be better for a Star Wars stream, but we'll see. Could be fun to have those items in there. Right now, I'm just kind of chilling here, waiting for mega stream to happen. I'm hungry, but I can't eat it because my wife is bringing me some fajitas in an hour. So gonna wait for that, but I don't know. I'm just kind of struggling with what I want to do here, gearing up for mega stream. I'm just not feeling super motivated right now. I gotta dig deep. I gotta find another gear. I'm struggling with what I want to do next, but I just gotta do something. I don't need to do something big. I could just need to do some menial tasks. It's probably what I need to do. Well, the stream is over, and I still have my voice. It was a good stream. People came out and supported the stream. It was great. Now it's 1:21 a.m. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It was a fun one. Sold a lot of Lego. I gotta be back here tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. And I did a little prep work to make tomorrow go a little smoother. So this is the aftermath of the stream. It's kind of a mess. We got some sets just over here. We got some sets over here. We got some parts on the ground. We went through a decent amount of minifigures. 192, nothing crazy. Then we got all these sets here, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. Tomorrow is going to be a nightmare. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Dude, I have no idea. I don't know how we're gonna get this all shipped tomorrow. It's so weird looking in that room and then going out here and just being like, oh wow, it is so clean out here. Just the stream is just so messy. But yeah, it just makes me happy walking out here and taking a deep breath and just looking at all the Lego clean on the shelves. And it's just hard because the stream, it's messy just because there's so much going on in there in such a tight space. All this stuff back here is also getting picked up tomorrow from the order, and then we're gonna have all the pickups from the stream, and we're gonna get all those shipped out. So it's gonna get really clean back here. It's kind of nuts. And then over here we got this mountain of labels. There's like over 1,000 labels, and I'm actually short like 250 labels, so I ordered some more and they're coming tomorrow. So hopefully they come while we're still here so I can ship it all out. Otherwise I can just go to like Menards or Home Depot or something and get more labels. So the stream ended at 12, but I'm still here an hour and a half later, just dealing with some headaches. And then I'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. to start shipping everything. I am exhausted. I need to go home. This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. But it was a fun stream. Just the mega streams have just, man, they just suck the life out of me. It is insane. And U sets are a lot of work to sell. You gotta keep grinding, you gotta keep pushing through. Whoa. I'm back in the store for Wednesday, and it's kind of midday. But funny story, this morning, I set an alarm for 6 a.m. and apparently I just woke up at 7 a.m. Well, I woke up, took a shower, got out, and my wife said, "Do you know that you woke up at 6 a.m., turn the Alexa off?" And then she said that, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And I said, "Yeah." And I was like, "I do not remember that at all." And I looked at the clock and I was like, "What the frick? It's 7:07." So yeah, dude, I had a rough night of, well, actually I had a good night of sleep. It was just really short. Slept like a rock in the hours I got. But yeah, it's like, what time is it? Almost 5 p.m. Been here since 7:30 a.m. Let me show you guys what we've done. So it is an absolute mess here right now. These are like all the pickups that we got. Come pick up your stuff, people. And then we finished picking all the orders. So the store floor is just lined with orders. That is one order right there. I think I'm gonna make a TikTok video with that one. Just feel like over under this much for this order right here. So that's what I'm thinking for that one. But yeah, we just got so many sets, and now we gotta pack them all up, and we gotta pack it all up before store opens tomorrow. So we got our work cut out for us. Faith and I are probably gonna be here all night. It's gonna be fun. Pete might help us too. We're back in the store for Thursday. I left a little bit early last night to watch the Timberwolves and hang out with my wife, but Faith and Pete stayed late to make sure everything got packaged up. Let's go check it out. Jack also came in early to finish everything up. He had to adjust weights and dimensions for a lot of the packages, but check it all out. It's all packaged up. Those are all UPS. That's a lot of UPS packages. There's a lot of big orders for this stream. Thank you to everybody that came out. I'll see you in the next mega stream. All the shelves in this room have been emptied off, besides all the minifigures. But let's see how fast it takes to, to finish, or to put more sets on these shelves. They fill up pretty quick normally. I ordered some more brick shell display cases. These are like the ones that are sets and minifigures. They're pretty nice, pretty high end. So I ordered those. I'll put them out for sale in the store. And they got some just one cases as well. But our shelf over there is pretty empty, so figured I should probably order some. And I got another box of them over there. We're back in the store. Let's go. It's Monday, and I see some banger things that I want to show. I was gone for the weekend, but I'm back. Let's see what happened. Dude, this has got to be my favorite trade-in from the weekend. This is the first time seeing this in person. That thing is huge. And we also got this set in. Just got in. Oh my gosh, this thing is way bigger than I thought. Only $200 for that is kind of crazy. That set is sick. Someone brought in this X-Wing too. Dude, with the stand, that's killer. Dude, just look at this from this angle. That skeleton dinosaur is absolutely ridiculous. Same with the sail barge. Massive sets, which I guess they should be for, the prices they're at. In the party room, looks like some items got uploaded. Looks like we got some cool new sets in the store. These are going to be auctioned off in our next mega stream. I also had the homies, Isaiah and Jack, set up some minifigure auctions. Check this out. This is a fun Star Wars minifigure auction. Jeez, we have a lot of Kashyyyks and jeez. We got a lot of minifigures, and that's another thing I want to do. I got a big plan for what I'm going to do with the minifigures. We're going to set up a huge Star Wars stream. We got some more items here. Looks like someone else brought in a trade in. Some solid items, some pretty cool items. So should be pretty fun. I don't even know, man. What is that? Oh, that's a whole like OG Mars mission set. That one should probably get pre-uploaded. I don't know what people are thinking. And we got some cool sets over here. Vintage minifigure collection, that's dope. Looks like we got some other buckets of Star Wars minifigures and whatnot. Dude, this next Star Wars stream is gonna be insane. They left a mess behind though. Tisk employees. But yeah, a lot more figures over here. We got a Darth Scooby. Check it out. We gotta use Tumblr in. Someone was just asking me for that set. And it looks like over here, we got another UCS X-Wing. Our big UCS Millennium Falcon sold. Kind of a bummer, but it is, I guess it was time. We've had for a while. Dude, what is this? I have never seen this before. FC Barcelona Celebration. Interesting. Our modular Lego store sold. No! We also got the UCS Slave 1 here. And in the back, we still got this huge bucket of trade-ins that they didn't go through, unfortunately. Got a trade-in right there that we have to go through. Got a bucket of stuff right here. We got some premium parts bags. What else do we got? Some instructions. Looks like another trade-in. Got a bucket of parts to process. So, decent enough stuff back here. We still got some local pickups. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And no, these are some new things I got from Uline. Some signage. We got another bucket right here full of parts. Not gonna lie. I'm curious to hear what the employees were up to this weekend because there's stuff here that I wish they would prioritize getting finished and also, you know, finish cleaning the store up. So curious to hear their point of views and what happened because before they worked at Stars Mainframe stream, I would have rather they worked on the stuff back here. But that'll have to wait till tomorrow because I'm the only one in today. I had trouble kind of getting into the swing of things today. Usually I wake up, you know, pretty early. Wake up at 6 and get here at 7:15. But today it's 10 o'clock right now. New Clash Royale season came out and I was having fun with that. But I need to get back into grinding mindset. I had the last 3 days off. Now it's time to grind and get some work done. Here's my plan. I'm just gonna save all this stuff in the back here for employees to do. It's not a whole lot of stuff, you know, so they'll be able to handle it pretty easily. What I wanna work on is making a mega Star Wars stream. So it's kind of just like going through all the Star Wars minifigures is what I wanna do. I wanna make like a bunch of army builder lots, like set up all the Kashyyyks and the Geos that are right next to each other, do like all that stuff. Go through all of these plates over here, just go through everything, and dude, it's gonna be nuts. We have an insane amount of figures. So my plan is to sort it into basically like factions. So all the $20+ figures I want to sell off individually, and all like the 20 or less figures, I'm gonna sort them into army builders, like factions, army builders, Jedi, Sith, all that kind of stuff. So basically singles and army builders, and then just the army builders are all selling groups. Singles, I'm going to sell them as singles, but I'm going to make sure to try and give them all their accessories, especially like the Jedi and the Sith, all that kind of stuff. So I had a checklist written up. My thoughts are I make a bunch of stations in here for employees. Like station 1 is checking figures for completeness and damages. Section 2 is taking the good condition figures and sorting them into the figure categories I want. Section 3, setting them up on base plates. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So here is the setup in the room. Got some nice stations here. This is the bucket that I've been working through. I was able to get a good amount of figures done. These are all good complete figures under 20. Had some over 20, some good incomplete ones, and then these are all damaged, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? So I wanna get through all the figures and then we're gonna go to stage 2. Stage 1 is just doing this initial sort. I made some good progress today on that. I'll be back in tomorrow. The goal is gonna be to get through these minifigures, get stage 1 completely done, and then we can go on to stage 2. We're back at the store. I was able to get here at 7:10 today. I'm getting back on track. Yesterday I had a lazy day. I realized I started off my day
sleeping and making that bad decision to snooze. And today I just woke up and that helped. So I'm back in, feel motivated. Let's see what's gonna happen today. My main goal today is to get through all the Star Wars minifigures. There's a bunch up front as well. And then there's just a bunch kind of all around, as you can see, some on here as well, but we're getting through. A lot of these have already been checked for condition and price. So now we just have to check the ones that, you know, haven't been checked for condition and price. Jeez, there's a lot of bangers. Holy smokes. But that's pretty much the one goal. Let's see how much of it we can do today. I gotta do all like the emails and stuff like that. I wrote out a checklist, like a list of things I need to respond to each day. So now I'm just starting off my day responding to each of those platforms like Whatnot customer service, emails, Facebook, Instagram, the whole list, yada, yada, yada. So me, Jack, and Faith are in here working on the Star Wars minifigures. We got a pretty nice station. But we've just had these minifigures lying around. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sealed Darth Revan's just chilling here. Jack also just found another banger. Where did I put it? Oh, CC Luke. Mint. A bunch of awesome figures. And we got this bag right here. CC Boba. Just chilling there. I think this is every CC fig.
Is it all?
Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah,
and dude, another Chrome C-3PO. Holy bruh. There's 2 more CC Bobas in here.
I can't surprise.
There's another one.
Guys,
what?
He planted those. He
I didn't know. I did. Rebels is brand new hair piece. Another Revan. Dude, this is another Revan. This is absolute buffoonery. And then we got more figures over here. We got even more over 20s. Face got a big bin of over 20s right here. Yeah, dude, just a lot of figs right now. So we made really good progress today. We're still going through and adding all the minifigures to the base plates, you know, sorting them, putting them on the plates, making it look nice. We got a few stragglers right there that they're like army builders, but there's not enough to make an army with them. So we'll probably just sell them as singles. But dude, look at all these figures. This is crazy. This is just the beginning too. We have so many more. Like, dude, and look at all these. Oh my gosh. They just keep going. They just keep going. And dudes, I'm telling you, just the beginning. This next Star Wars stream is going to be absolutely insane. These are all high-end figures in these buckets. We got 4 Jabbas chilling in there. We got a ton of battle droids in here. The amount of battle droids we'll be auctioning off, unmatched. And then we got more minifigures up here, dudes. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Faye's still working on some minifigures here as well. We're almost out of these. So I had to order 100 more of them on Bricklink. Hopefully they got here quick. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to make the singles plates. I told the guy I'd pay 1 day shipping. So hopefully he brings them in or sends them, ships them tomorrow, and then they come the next day. That's the ideal scenario. We have them for Thursday, and then we can just keep trucking along. Faith got a pretty cool trade-in today too. Grogu, Taj Mahal was in there. Only 60 bucks for a Taj. That's crazy. They had the Vader, Boba, Mandalorian helmet. P2 Rex, no, not P2 Rex helmet. Had the that's only $30 for Red 5.
The what?
The Red 5 helmet's only 30 bucks.
Yeah.
Wow. And the R2D2. We're back in the store at 7:30 on Thursday. Goal for today is to fully get that stream ready. You know, the Lego Star Wars minifigure stream. And I had an idea for just, I feel like sometimes we have enough work here, but sometimes we just have random influxes of work when we get a big collection in. It'd be kind of nice to have an on-call text list where I could send out a text blast to people in there, just like, need help at Wapi now. And then they all come in and we just work on the project until it's done. So I don't know for sure if I want to do that yet, but I'm gonna look into it and then I'll advertise it and see if I can get any people on the text list. So an issue we've been having with these used sets is boxes. So
Used sets, we like to sell them with the boxes, but they don't really fit up here on the shelves with the boxes. So I've been putting the boxes in the back of our store, which is an issue because I don't want the cashier to go to the back of the store and abandon the front, you know, while they're getting a box. So I brought all the boxes, put them on this shelf, moved some sets around, and set up, you know, this divider line. So that way, you know, the cashier doesn't have to abandon the front and we can get the box. It'll be nice because we can complete the transaction faster for the customer. That's been a problem for a while. Kind of ridiculous that I didn't, you know, come up with a solution faster. Next thing I want to upgrade is the space back here. I still have some more of those shelvings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that shelf, put it right here, and then space out the shelves more for exactly what I need. Don't know exactly quite yet, but I'm getting a new shelf over there as well. And I got some space age totes, 49 of them, to line up on this shelf. And this is going to turn into our whatnot pickup shelf. So each one of these is going to be like, we're going to easily be able to label each tote, just load up all of these with people's whatnot orders, and then it'll be, you know, less messy. It'll be like a set system that just looks better. And for clarification, that's what a space age tote looks like. I'm thinking put a clip like that on the top, and then I attach people's orders to the clips pretty easily. And yeah, just get a bunch of racks. And then I got these random like material supplies for store shelving. That's probably gonna go in back stock as well as the ones on there. Kind of just wanna get rid of those, get them out of the way. We got the squad in here working on some minifigures. How are we doing in here? It's looking like the collections are dwindling down. Yeah? Yeah? There were a lot of figures. Yeah, geez, look at all these lined up here. So that's a poop load. It's a poop load, and we're still going. We still got more to add on to. This next stream that we're gonna do for Star Wars is gonna be literally our biggest Star Wars stream ever. But still. Look what Isaiah just found. We thought we had the whole set without the sticker sheet, but it was just chilling in this random bag from a collector. Like, dude, this collector had some, it was weird, dude. It was weird. Shout out to Arkansas JJ. But we found that one, so now we're gonna put the one with the complete sticker sheet up for sale in the store, and then we got another one that we'll auction off. Like, check this out. It even has like the original instructions, the outer box, this box, and look at the condition. It even has the rubber bands. Like, this one's going out for sale in the store. We got another one up there, but it's not as good of condition, so we'll auction that one off. I also made a decision for the next mega stream. I'm gonna show pictures of all these kind of like sets here, as well as the minifigures. So everything is gonna be pre-uploaded with pictures for the next mega stream. We're heading out of here. Good day. It was pretty slow, but sales were solid. But we got a lot of stuff done, so can't really just do what you can control. Work hard, and that's what we did today. And the store's looking good. Got a mega stream planned, and got a killer Star Wars minifigure auction planned. We're getting in some more base plates tomorrow so we can finish up that Star Wars minifigure stream. I should show you guys how far we're on that one. So yeah, this room is looking pretty ridiculous. Just got Star Wars minifigures everywhere, so be on the lookout. It's happening soon. And we are back for Friday. No idea what's on the agenda today, so let's find out. So we got all 100 of these base plates in. Now Faith and I are just working on finishing up the minifigures. We have a lot of R2-D2s. This is absurd. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do with these. Well, actually I know, we're gonna auction them off. We finished going through all the Star Wars minifigures, basically. I mean, we still have a few, like, this is a bucket of basically all $50+ minifigures that we haven't gone through yet, but I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with those. But yeah, a lot of heaters in there. Got a bunch of heaters on this stand. Tons more singles. I'm telling you guys, this next Star Wars stream is gonna be freaking ridiculous. And then we got some more parts over here. Like, these are like good, incomplete. And we got some cracked, damaged. So, oh, we got some animals in here too. Oh my gosh, just so much stuff. We also got an Uline order, so we're gonna move this shelf over to like right here, and then we're gonna make a whole new shelf and put all these totes on it, and it's just gonna be the Whatnot pickup order shelf. So yeah, hype. So we moved this big shelf. We used like little roller things, and it was a crazy experience. So we moved it over here, and now Jack and Isaiah and Nick are gonna go build the next shelf. How many Wapi employees does it take to build a shelf?
Trying to build it accurately.
All right, Faith has... Oh, shoot. These monkeys. Faith has something to show me.
It's a green space torso in very nice condition. How much do you think it's worth?
Give me an over-under.
Over under $20.
Oh, give me the over.
Yeah. It's 35.
Oh, what?
Yeah, right?
Jeez. The shelf has been made. Nice work, Jack. And Isaiah, he is not here right now, but he's here all the time. Dude, this looks so freaking dope. And we got these clips here. So we got someone's order right here. You just like clip it on and bam, put their order in there. Sheesh. And then it's just super easy, you know, to find everybody's orders and be a lot more organized. Dude, this looks so good. I love it. Isaiah's working on building another thing. This is a bubble wrap dispenser. So this is gonna be pretty hype. It'll make it so we can just have one person pull on the bubble wrap so you don't have to have someone like hold it. It'll just make it more convenient for shipping. And then up front, Nick's working on the battle droids still, and Faith is working on some minifigure collections that we've gotten in recently, just from random bulk. There's some good stuff in here, like, check it out, P1 Fox, some other dudes. These battle droid plates that Nick had made up are actually super satisfying when they're all stacked up right next to each other. These are going for auction. And dudes, back when we did mystery packs and whatnot, we still have some sealed ones that didn't sell from our last stream. We got 3 here. We got a seasonal Star Wars pack. What else do we got? We got a Rebels minifig mystery pack and a Clone Wars mystery minifigure pack. I'm curious the value of these. I'm thinking what I do is I just say full disclosure, these were like valued at this date, and I just dollar start them, and they all contain like good condition minifigures, and then I rip them on stream. I think that could be pretty fun.
I don't want to rip them open because I feel like it's pretty cool. Like that was made over a year ago, maybe close to 2 years now. So it's like kind of like a retired Wapi mystery pack, and it's kind of like what is it, Jack, when you like put something in the ground for a few, it's almost like a little time capsule. We could peek back into like what minifigures were worth back, like, you know, a few years back. We are wrapping up. It's weird. I used to do like store tours every Friday, which they might be back soon, but we've been like catching up here on inventory and, you know, systemizing everything to make it so I don't have to be here. Like I'm going to be here, but I'm trying to have people take over the things that I already know how to do and figure out new things to scale the business. And it's been going well. We cooked today, sales were solid. It wasn't like, the traffic was very low, but good conversions, good sales, like okay sales. But we got a lot done. Finished the Star Wars minifigures basically. Faith worked on some collections. We put up the shelves in the back, and the store's looking clean. I should show it right now.
Check it out. The store is looking beautiful. Absolutely impeccable right now. Here's the side with all the used sets too. Trying to go nice and slow, but man. Oh, someone bought the MTT today. I was pretty sick. Oh my gosh. Watch out.
Oh my gosh.
That's a fun sign, Jack. I like it. I like it.
I'm back at the store in a nice clean back area. Plenty of room for new trade-ins, big trade-ins. But it is like 7:30 a.m. on Saturday. Got here a little bit early. It's gonna be a big day, but I'm sorry that haven't been posting the vlogs. Gonna get back on a normal schedule with them. This one will get posted today. We also got some streams coming up. Big mega stream for everything besides Star Wars figures, and that's gonna be a huge Star Wars stream. Gonna give away a Cloud State Boba Fett, so be on the lookout for that.
Sign up for One Nut, get $15 off your first purchase with the link in the description. But if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. See ya!